One, action.
Good evening. Today is Tuesday, April 16th, and this is the Hendrick Hudson Board of Education meeting. The board has just returned from executive session, and we are now ready for the public portion of our meeting. Before we begin, let's stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, can I have a motion to approve the agenda? Motion to approve the agenda. Second? Second, anybody?
Second.
All in favor? Okay, before we get into the agenda, I'm going to turn the mic literally over to Mr. Tomley for the representative of our meetings.
Thank you, President Bernard. First, I want to thank, for those of you at home, as you can see, we're in a different environment today, surrounded by lovely artwork, but importantly, along with that is we are welcomed by our gracious partners at the Hendrick Hudson Public Library. Ms. Jill Davis and her team are always so welcoming us. They're fantastic partners. They host meetings for us. They partner with us on programs. So Jill, thank you to you and your staff for welcoming us. It truly is a pleasure every time we get to work. So. And as you may be able to tell, surrounded by this art, we are taking part in a very special evening tonight. We are celebrating the accomplishments of our emerging artists at our annual artist reception. If you had been here 10 minutes ago, you would have thought that the board meeting had an extra special topic on the agenda. I thought we were going to have some fantastic audience participation tonight, but alas, everybody came to see some beautiful artwork and is going out to enjoy the evening, but we still want to recognize their accomplishments. So our partners here at the Hendrick Hudson Free Library have hosted since the middle of March our artist exhibit, and this artwork will be displayed until April 28th. To provide more information on this exhibit, I would like to call one of our Blue Mountain Middle School art teachers, Logan Krause, up to the podium.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and celebrating our students' artwork. This is an annual exhibit that's been going on for, I think, over 30 years. And each year, it used to be in March and now it's in April. We put on an exhibit and exhibits artworks from students K-12 throughout the district. And it's really great because you can see their journey from where they start in kindergarten all the way up to the work they do in AP. So we thank you for coming and we thank the board for supporting the arts in the Hendrick Hudson School District. Thank you.
So Logan, don't sit down yet, and I'm going to move location. It's apropos that we are celebrating our students' artistic achievement and their work inside the classroom, and that Logan is up here at the podium as well. We also wanted to take a moment tonight to recognize Logan for being a recipient of this year's Lower Hudson Regional Information Center's prestigious TEL Award. This award is given to educators and administrators alike for innovative and engaging instructional practices throughout the classroom and throughout the region. So Logan, we wanted to recognize you as representing not only the district, but also for providing fantastic learning environments for our students. And thank you for everything you're doing to help them be engaged and be exposed to innovative teaching practice. So thank you very much. Ended at the award ceremony last week because we weren't able to see it. No. Derek will be posting a video of the award ceremony so you can see Logan's the award presentation and also her speech as well. So I wanted to thank Principal Lauren Scollins who recommended Logan Vanita Joy for her support of the package as well, and it is a very competitive award. We should be very proud of the way that Logan represented the district. So.
I just want to thank everyone for their support, and it's really a collaborative effort. And I appreciate all of you for all the support through our program at the middle school, and Paul for being an amazing partner in the program that we've developed. So thank you all.
Now, I was told the most important part of this evening is to welcome all of our artists and their families, and then let them know that if now is a great time, and our staff, if you want to leave, you're more than welcome to stay. But if you have something else that you'd rather be doing, please feel free to take this opportunity, and nobody will be offended if you do this.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
That doesn't go for our cabinet members.
Have a good night.
So with that, President Bernard, that's the end of our recognition portion of the meeting.
Right. It's over. Okay, Carmen, we don't have anybody signed up for audience comments on non-agenda items, I suppose.
You're not.
Okay, moving on to the consent agenda. Does anybody have anything to pull this evening from the consent agenda? Anything to pull? And I have a motion to approve the consent agenda. Have a second? Erica? All in favor? Yes, absolutely. Okay, so we do have one donation this evening. The Office of Special Education has received a donation in the amount of $2,136 to be utilized to pay for partial summer camp funding for students with significant handicapping conditions. And this is the Barbara Katzenstein Scholarship Fund. Mr. Shelby?
Yeah, so at this time, I'll ask our Executive Director for Pupil Personnel Services, Ms. Lisa Shipman, to give a little bit of background on this scholarship fund.
So, Mrs. Kattenstein was a teacher here at our school district. She had passed away, and her husband and two daughters, and I believe they're both teachers, one in Brewster, and I don't know where her oldest daughter teaches. However, we meet yearly. Our social workers and psychologists recommend students with disabilities K-5 to get options to go to Buchanan or Cortland summer programs. Our kids get about 3 weeks in those programs. In about February, we send letters home to, we send letters out to get donations. So we get donations every year. This year we were honored. It's the largest we've had since I've been here in 7 years. We have 13 scholarships that we offer to students that we pay for their summer camp. We do not pay 100%. It's mostly, it's probably about 95% of the camp that the scholarship does pay for. So if you're interested in making a donation, you can send it to my office in memory of Barbara Katzenstein, or you can reach out to the family directly. So it has been an honor to be able to do this, but this year is our largest group going to camp. So we have 13 students going, which is fabulous.
Thank you, Ms. Shipman.
Wonderful. Can I have a motion to approve this donation? Motion to approve. Have a second? All in favor? Okay. Wonderful. Okay, now we're at our audience comments for agenda items. There's no one signed up this evening. All right, Superintendent's Report.
Thank you, President Bernard. I'm disappointed that everybody left because I was going to recognize the fantastic faculty and staff that supported our artists in this exhibition as well. So I'm sure they're watching or listening in the car. So to all of our art teachers, thank you for your support of our emerging artists. And I think if you can look at the quality of the work, you can see the high level of programming we have and support of our students as they develop this passion. Just as a reminder, schools will be closed on Monday, April 2nd and April 22nd. Oh, I'm sorry, Monday, April 22nd and April 23rd in observance of the Passover holiday. To those who are celebrating, I wish you a happy Passover and may this special time of reflection, tradition, and togetherness bring you peace, joy, and blessings. On May 21st, we do have our annual budget vote. I wanted to share some information on that. Polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the Frank G. Lindsay Elementary School gym. The community will have the opportunity on that day, and you need to vote on 5 propositions. So there'll be 5 propositions on the ballot. The first proposition will be the 2024-2025 proposed school budget that reflects an overall spending plan of approximately $93 million, representing a proposed tax levy increase of 4.12% from the adopted 2023-2024 adopted budget. Importantly, this proposal remains in the allowable tax cap. It ensures financial and responsibility while meeting the needs of our district. The second proposition on that ballot will be a capital improvement project bond. This will be $30 million to be used to meet 4 critical pillars that are important to our mission as a school district. First, to improve the community's ability to use our facilities, bolster our science and STEAM programs, provide necessary site repairs and upgrades to our buildings, and rejuvenate aging infrastructure. With modernized learning and communal spaces, these improvements will strengthen our facilities at the elementary and secondary levels, and of course, benefit our students, staff, and community for years to come. Proposition 3 will be the recommendation of a creation of an energy system tax stabilization reserve fund. The proposition will allow the district to transfer existing fund balance to create initial deposit into a reserve fund to offset the loss in revenue from the Indian Point payment in lieu of taxes, or the pilots. The maximum allowable balance in that reserve fund throughout its duration will be $20 million. The establishment of this fund will not result in new or additional taxes, as we are simply taking fund balance that we have and putting it into a reserve fund in an appropriate way. Fourth proposition will be school buses, vans, vehicle, and related equipment. This will allow the district to purchase school buses, vans, and related equipment, as I said, at the estimated cost of $101,000 each. One school bus and related equipment at the estimated cost of $167,000 each. One heavy-duty truck at the estimated cost of $75,000, including preliminary costs and cost incidental and financing. The entire proposal is not to exceed $550,000. Fifth proposal will be the Hendrick Hudson Free Library budget. This proposition asks the community to support the public library's proposed budget of approximately $1.3 million. And then the sixth proposition will ask the community to vote for up to 2 members of the Board of Education to serve 3-year terms each. There are 2 open seats this year on the school board, with the terms ending in 2027. On a related note, potential candidates must submit their petition packets by Monday, April 22nd by 5 p.m. to the district clerk at 61 Trolley Road in Montrose. Even though the district is closed for Passover, Carmen, our district clerk, will be there to collect. Additionally, Carmen and I will be available on April 23rd at 10 a.m. to conduct the lottery that determines the placement of those board candidates who turn in the packet on the time and the appropriate signatures at 10 a.m. A Google Meet will be sent to the candidates after 5 p.m. on Monday when the packets are due. It's my understanding that we will also continue traditions such as the annual kid votes, and we're looking at other events on the budget vote day as well when we fix that. Just a reminder, our UPK registration is still in progress. Please navigate to our website and click on the departments tab and then the registration tab. If you need support, there is support available here at the Hendrick Hudson Free Library, and the hours of that support and the services that they support are listed there on the website. We're still in the process of kindergarten registration. Navigate to our website and click on the departments tab as well, and the registration tab. Just select kindergarten instead of pre-K. And there are no outstanding questions or follow-up responses to community questions from the last board meeting. And it is 7:25, so I don't think I can tell my kids to go to bed yet. So
Just one thing, do we share with the public the meetings, the budget?
Yes, there are a series of budget and capital bond meetings. I'm just going to pull up the date so I make sure I have it here. That the district will be hosting. There will be a mix of virtual and in-person meeting. Just make sure I give you the right dates.
Yeah. Stephanie has them.
I have it right here. Stephanie can check to make sure I'm active. Actually, Stephanie, could I take a look because it doesn't keep track? Thank you. Thank you, Justin. So there'll be 3 virtual dates where we'll provide a general overview of the proposed community budget. We'll answer any questions. The first virtual date will be the 17th of April from 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. The second virtual date will be April 26th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. And then May 8th from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. You see, we try to get a mixture of different times during the day in case people have work or other commitments. The link will be sent in the near future. And it's also, the link should be in the upcoming invite.
Within your,
Within the
communications out to the community last time, but we'll put it the website.
Because it's tomorrow.
Yes, yes, so if you, I know the community read my latest correspondence, with extreme detail, the link is in that correspondence, but we'll also put a reminder on the website. In-person meetings, our first one will occur on, April 30th from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. at the Hendrick Hudson Free Library. Then we will have one on May 7th from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We're gonna try to do that outside in Veterans Memorial Park, weather permitting. If it rains or there's any reason why we can't have it there, we will be here at the Hendrick Hudson Free Library. And then on May 14th, we will have another meeting from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. here at the Hendrick Hudson Free Library. So, thank you.
And all of these dates are on the calendar?
They are, we added them to the calendar yet? We'll have to check on it.
Okay.
Thank you.
And let's include the address for the Veterans Memorial Park for people who don't know this.
No, Veterans Memorial Park, we will include the address. It's down by,
It's at the riverfront.
yeah, the river.
But some people just may not know the name, like,
I would. Like me.
or you.
Right before, I'm learning my geography, it's right before Steve.
Steamboat.
Yeah.
Steve O'Donnell,
Steve O'Donnell.
which is exactly what it was.
Excellent.
That's why we can put that all up on the Facebook page, because if you're not a parent in this room, you don't see parents who are.
Touch base for John on the Facebook page.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Any questions for Mr. Trombley?
Oh, I actually have one. Just when you were talking about buses, I was just thinking, do you know when we got our new buses this year, correct?
Yes.
Recently?
It just came recently.
Is bus 91 one of the new buses? Because if it is, I saw one driving today actually and was thinking they look really nice, like it's the.
You can kind of tell usually.
Yeah, it's really nice,
Yeah.
really nice. I saw it this morning, was thinking, oh wow, that looks like
That's a
that
new
bus
one.
ain't breaking down. Yeah. it's really some kind of-
So we'll reach out to Ms. Skilio and I can put that in my report.
Yeah.
If they are confirmed that they're.
If they are in there, if they are, they look good.
Okay,
Thank you, our partners at Bluebird Buses.
there you go. So the next part of our agenda is the BOSIES board election and administrative budget vote. Carmen, I need your guidance here. So there's 4 seats up for the election and there's just 4 candidates. So there's not really any choice, but how do we vote? Do we have to vote each person individually?
Yes, I would do that.
Okay, so I need a motion to approve Catherine Lilburn. Is that,
Well, I think you should name them all 4,
okay.
and then say, we make a motion to approve.
Mr. Trombley's gonna give some background on BOSIES and the voting that we're about to do. Yeah.
So just for the board's edification and those watching at home, BOSIES is the Board of Cooperative Education Services. It exists as a part of New York State education law to provide services in a consortium manner or shared manner to school districts. So BOSIES is a partner. They also serve as our direct representative to the Commissioner of Education. There is a district superintendent that in essence supports and partners with all of we're called a component district. Hendrick Hudson is a component district of Putnam Northern Westchester BOSIES. So we as a component district can propose board members from our community to run for the BOSIES board, a similar function at in their service. And you as a board vote on those individuals who are running for the BOSIES board. Their superintendent is the district superintendent as well. In addition, we're asking you to vote on the BOSIES budget. You have seen these expenditures in our local codes under the 490 codes when we did our line-by-line review and some of our budget presentations. So while this is a total number, you should see this number reflected in our local budget under those specific codes. So this is not in addition to the budget that you were voting on. It is just the sum and total as well as an itemized spending plan in the categories through those BOSIES services. BOSIES can only offer a service if it's shared and if they provide a add-on to the district such as contract negotiations or professional development or similar manner. So the annual BOSIES, this is the meeting, this is the night that every board should be meeting to discuss their BOSIES vote and their BOSIES budget. So any questions on what BOSIES does for us, the BOSIES vote or the BOSIES budget? In general terms, We do receive state aid on a majority of BOSIES services based upon aid ratios. And also BOSIES cannot be a for-profit entity. Districts would likely receive reimbursements of any surplus funds above profit from BOSIES proportionate to our participation in their services. And you'll see that reflected in the expenditure request this evening.
Thank you. Okay,
I would name all four.
Yep.
There's only
I'm gonna
four
start with
seats and four
the-
people, so.
the administrative budget vote, I'll start with this, my first page. So can I have a motion to approve the BOSIES administrative budget?
Motion to approve the budget?
Second,
Second.
all in favor? Okay. And then for the, the candidates are Catherine Wilburn from the Garrison Union Free School District, Michael Simpkins from the Peekskill City School District, Neil Haber from Tilton Farming Union Free School District, and James Ryan from Haldane Central School District. So we'll start with Catherine Wilburn. Can I have a motion to do all?
Now we do all four at once,
Oh,
because
okay.
if nobody, all four are getting in.
Got it. Okay, so can I have a motion to approve the, board candidates?
I will make a motion to approve the board candidates for both seats.
Second, Amelia, okay. All in favor? All right. Any committee reports this evening? Okay, any board comments or new business? No? Okay, can I have a motion to close the meeting?
Motion to close.
Second, Erica seconded, all in favor?
Let's try to beat Eric.